I mainlined Tylenol and Gatorade.
I didn't sleep.
Well, I slept too, but I unfortunately have to feed those other people at my house.
Well, I mean, I know people who,
I'd love to starve.
they didn't miss a beat.
It was close. Mama felt so bad that she didn't eat, so I could have, but you know, John really kind of insists on eating.
And we are live on you.
All right,
All right.
excellent, thank you.
Well, 1 second, okay, we'll call to order the April 5th.
You can do that, and I'll just sit over
The zoning review board.
here.
Just welcome to you, and a little bit about what we do when we call your item until the station name, give your address for the record, and then just tell us a little bit about the project. First order of business is approval of the meeting minutes from the 3:15 meeting. Has everybody had a chance to review them? Approval. All right, I've got a motion for approval, do I have a second? Second.
I wasn't here, so I can't really.
Who moved? Kurt?
Kurt moved,
Okay.
Bill seconded. All in favor, say aye. Now, the second item was censure of David Thompson for not showing up at the last meeting.
Now that's censure of Adrian Wood for not sending the notice.
That's forgot about that.
Never take
That's
the
why you
blame.
got 4 of them this time.
Yeah.
Never, ever take the blame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, now I
We've
get
got
my
to leave this
trouble.
subject right there.
What are those?
Those are, to kill germs.
Yeah, UVC lights actually kill COVID. The particular wavelength kills COVID, so we've been cooking it off in here.
Okay.
Chris and I got a COVID killing.
Adjust your screen.
Well,
Yeah. There we go.
okay, Chris, you ready to go?
All right. There we go. First order of business is 1029 Ash Street, certificate of appropriateness to allow single-family dwelling in Beals Hill District at Lawson, Louisiana. Yes, sir. All right. You want to state your name and record, name and address for the record, and tell us a little bit about the project.
Technically, I'm William C. Glosson III, but I go by Trip. I live at 122 Shoreline Drive in Macon, and that's where I do my business license and all that too. But I plan on building, I just bought an empty lot between 2 houses in Bells Hill, and I was gonna build a new construction. Let's see, I guess it's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, 2,590 square foot house. There's a picture pretty close to what it would look like right there.
Sorry, got a bunch of screens here. There we go. Okay.
So that should have the side. I don't have any type of rendering of the rear elevation, but it'll have like I would say probably a 10 by 10 deck on the back, and then a parking pad back in the back where they can park. There's rear access through an easement in the back, and that's where they park. Of course, you've got the main Ash Street running right pretty close to the front.
The siding would be 6-inch fiber cement siding,
Right.
5 inches exposed.
Right.
Windows,
Typical for what's in the neighborhood over there.
typically it's got to be a little window that it should be.
I saw the
Vinyl clad.
vinyl clad, yeah.
In Bells Hill, it can actually be vinyl.
Okay.
Yes.
The trim predominantly is wooden trim with the soffit and fascia being wood. So I would conform to, you know, what's next door. What Ryan, I guess, is built, you know, the 2 houses right next door are fairly new. Well, they're in the last 7 or 8 years. And it would look pretty close to the picture, you know, as far as the windows, the trim, the columns. The foundation wouldn't have the slabs down in the bottom of it. You know, it would have, you know, brick.
So you do brick foundation all the way
Right.
around.
Brick foundation around. I don't think I'm gonna do a fireplace at all, so I wanted to have a protrusion out for the fireplace.
would be more similar to the picture, just no fire, without
Right.
fireplace.
Without the chimney, yeah.
Would the columns be closer to the one in the picture or in the renderings, kind of like?
The picture.
Okay, the picture's main.
And
Yeah.
Rick and I talked about this prior to him submitting, and the first thing he submitted was a great little Craftsman cottage, perfect for, in town or Bible. We discussed and we looked at various things around Bell's Hill, and he brought this one to me, and it's classic Bell's Hill.
Yeah. I can't see any.
It's perfect.
It's a cute house, it's a good looking house.
For your residents or for, and this is out of curiosity, or you looking to sell it?
So,
I guess it's unbelievable that Bill's Hill now has speculative, private, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, so thank you.
well, I hope I'm not making a mistake.
In this current housing market,
It doesn't appear, yeah, I know, I looked
you're
here.
not making a mistake. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, there's not really a lot for sale down there right now.
Not anywhere.
Yeah. Well, no, not much. It's North Macon, they're building some new stuff over there. There's not a lot going on.
We actually have people moving out of Beaufort, they want to move downtown.
Yeah. I mean, it would make for a great rental, but there's no rentals allowed down there, but I mean, that's too much money to invest in a rental property anyway.
Right. Great.
So I think it's gonna go well. I really do. I wouldn't do it if I did.
And if you, in that block where it is in Bell's Hill, and I'm not supposed to advocate for a project, but I think this is a really good infill project. And right across the street are houses that are also very similar,
Yeah.
that are all infill. And so I think it's going to finish out that little section of Bell's Hill beautifully.
I just had the lot cleaned. It was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
rough. It was getting to be overgrown. So I just had my landscapers go over there and clean it out real good, in preparation for construction. So I'll put, I guess, I need to ask you guys, but I was planning on just renting a porta-john for over there for the workers
Yeah.
and putting it on the backside and,
That's fine, wherever it needs to be. If it needs
Yeah.
to be around
Well,
the
it-
construction,
yeah, it'll be.
it's an extra requirement that you have it on the site, so it's no problem.
And a dumpster for all the debris. But I'll keep it clean because I'm very anal.
If it's on the street.
My contractors might not be, but I am.
If the dumpster's on the street, I think you need a permit to have it on the street.
I wasn't planning on putting it on the street. I was
It's off the street.
This lot's fairly deep.
Yeah.
And,
I agree with that.
Yeah, and it's got plenty of room in the back for all that kind of staging of building materials and, dumpster and.
It'll say we're doing the garage clean outs on the weekend and everybody thinks the dumpster's free.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I'll hide it back there so people don't decide to use it. They don't realize just how much those cost. I found out from the city of Centerville that I wasn't allowed to put my own dumpster on a piece of property over there. And I didn't know that. And I got served by the police.
That's a fun lesson learned.
Yeah, ignorance is not bliss. So, needless to say, I learned my lesson on that and had to pull a half dumpster out.
You'd be surprised how many municipalities say actually.
I don't have a problem with that, but if they were competitive with my dumpster guy, that would be a lot better. Yeah.
Right, service.
They're full service.
Now the service, the dumpsters so far.
They're getting the private guys to come pick it up and dump it.
Right. They said it was, they said I had a complaint, but I know what the complaint was from.
You want to pay him?
Because my dumpster that was sitting on the property was way nicer than the one that the city ended up. That thing's a rust bucket. But no, it's all good. I hate to learn the hard way. So, I know, but Bibb County's not like that, though.
No.
So,
You have any issues?
I'm good with it. I'm tickled to death with it.
No, thank you for doing this.
no, I appreciate it. I hope it goes well.
No, we do too.
If it does go well, there are several empty lots around there. I was gonna try to start contacting the homeowners that aren't doing anything with it.
Yeah. Well, it's just a long time coming to hear.
Yeah.
That kind of mess.
Well, that area is nice. I mean, it really is. I mean, there are some older houses that definitely need to be remodeled, but for the most part, that whole entire 2 or 3 blocks around there is, in great shape.
And Mercer's 3 blocks away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't mind me asking, what are they building over there right next to the interstate that almost looks like a parking lot over there?
Soccer field.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, the dog park.
Yeah,
The dog park.
right down there at the dog park. I never did know. My brother is married to Chris Sheridan's daughter, so I ought to know, but he's retired.
He's
So
retired.
he doesn't even know what's going on over there anymore.
Well, we're box brother, we don't have.
Yeah, okay. I didn't mean
Sorry.
I didn't mean to say that. I recant.
We have a motion.
Could we approve, 1029 Ash Street as approved, as submitted?
We got a motion and a second by Mr. Brewer. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. It was nice to meet you guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
I'll be talking to you.
Okay, yeah.
See ya.
Take care.
Thank you.
The next item has been deferred to our meeting on the 19th.
Correct, for right now.
Right now, I guess we keep it. Anyway, any old business to discuss?
Got nothing,
Any new business to discuss?
got nothing.
What do they have in that one in Arlington? I drove by there a couple of weeks ago, across from Kerry's house. It's sort of, yeah, I don't know what you, yeah.
Yeah, quasi demolition.
The last time I went by there, it was still a pile of rubble in the back. And I'm hoping that the new housing lights are,
Yes, ma'am.
will be able to move forward. I've been talking to, that's something under new old business.
Please, please go.
Oh, on camera, oh gosh, I will.
So official.
Yeah. I had the thought, and I'll pass this by y'all and keep you updated, and I've talked to Jim about it a little bit. With a new blight czar and a stronger blight program, perhaps we can get built into the code something about demolition by neglect, since there's actually somebody to enforce it.
Yep.
So I'm still looking at that, and I'll keep you updated if it goes anywhere. But this, to me, seems like a great opportunity to move that forward if we can. What they're doing is fighting demolition of neglect that has happened, some of it by design, some of it not by design. So if we can get some sort of ordinance that they enforce, that'd be great.
What does it take to do that?
The county commission adding it to the code and probably to the charter. It would go under building inspections, but it would be enforced, and this is all speculation, I haven't gotten that much further into it, enforced by the blight program. It would make, if we started now, they've got 10 years worth of work to do.
Yeah.
So if we started now, maybe by the time they've gotten all the existing blight cleaned up,
Close it down.
yeah, it would be nice. It's just amazing to me how easily a house can go into a blighted state when nothing is done for it.
Oh, yeah.
I know that this board would support that, and I think that everybody, all the in-town neighborhoods, don't speak for them, but I think they would all support it.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just a matter of, I have found some blight ordinances that are incredibly draconian. And then I found some demolition by neglect ordinances. And then I found some that are a good bit looser that I think probably would be more palatable here. Some of them, like the one in Charleston. Oh my goodness,
Well, we're not Charleston, so.
Exactly, but, which is a shame.
Right. It's not that big.
But anyhow, so that's where we are on the demolition by neglect stuff, and I'll let you know if anything changes on that.
All right.
Okay.
Don't have any further new business, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by David Thompson. Second by Will Stamper. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Thank you.
One further bit of business, is Chris Clark has this great COVID killing idea that he'd like to bring.
Are we
in.
still alive?